What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour worldwide. We are back inside the building with yet another banger, and I'm so excited to be checking out this one. Two of the more abstract artists working within the Afrobeat sector in the current day. We're looking at Zlatan alongside Seyi Vibez with a track that goes by the name Let Be Their Light. Very excited to get into this one. It's an official visualizer. These two have had a number of bangers recently. Seyi Vibez especially, he's been on top of the game. I think he's the first Nigerian to have two projects in the top 10 at the same time, or something along those lines. I saw a stat on Twitter the other day, so this should be really exciting. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one. Let's go.
$1 baby, ọmọ dúdú decoration. Wọ́n fẹ́ lámì ẹgbà mi. I don't see screenshots. Battery is putting order. Like I am on the jobber.
Immediately you're hearing that sense of abstractivity within the way they're kind of pushing the vocals on this. Loving that kind of creeping nature of the synth line in the background, that sort of really nice kind of arpeggiating synth line, just giving it this sort of mystical feel. On top of that, you've got some big booming drum sounds, some very kind of electrified snare slaps in there as well. It just sounds like a very kind of unpredictable tune. The backdrop itself is just full of different twists and turns rhythmically. Really interesting start.
That's balance. Find X or Y. Assignment for those who they doubt me.
What you about to say? I'm gonna bounce here. I wanna make your good dream if you can see. Real
excessive use of the swaying camera as well. So I hope this is kind of going to be a real back-to-back, almost rally-style tune. I'm loving the energy they've both hit this with as well. That kind of constant feeling of switching and alternating within the drum lines does give it, again, a very kind of abstract feel. But both of their rap styles feels kind of like the opposite. Normally with Seyi Vibez, there's so much kind of drowning in harmonics and kind of electric effects that you don't get to hear how kind of clean his vocal can actually be. This, as an instrumental, allows him to do that. It gives him that more sort of cleanly backdrop, and you can hear the clarity in his vocals. And again, Zlatan arriving just on smoke. Real energy within his vocals so far. Again, this is what happens when you allow a tune to build. When you give a tune kind of like energy, but you don't go 100 right from the jump. This is a great example of how to actually utilize abstractivity in a way that can push towards a drop that people recognize. A recognizable drop is a very important part of making people dance. I cannot stress this enough. And the way they've both approached that intro, a lot of energy in the vocals, but the instrumental is very kind of abstract, no real kind of bass stabs. Then you get to this drop and you just get this boom. Again, very sort of, not necessarily Amapiano-esque, but the use of the log drum and the use of that very electronic snare do give it kind of like 2 of the 5 elements that you normally associate with Amapiano. Really, really clean intro. Let's go, baby.
Money is the most of my Russian cars. I beg Louis made you from you. I'm
loving their back and forth as well. This does really have that sort of rally feel to it. Again, it's just a visualizer. Really heavy use of that camera sort of effect that you always see. More so on visualizers. You see it a lot in UK music as well, when in sort of like promo videos for electronic music, when a DJ drops a track and everyone goes crazy, you get this really kind of twisted camera angle that you constantly see. It's interesting seeing it in this context though.
No girl wants a broke nigga. Oh, one car out just a motor come a share nigga. I want to win me tonic you wild nigga. No one look at cause I for our man.
To the Anobi, Baba Fatima. Take him a bush and love. My friend did the Jackie Punky. Once the best, they for life. Mikasa, Sukasa.
Again, the use of space, man. I cannot stress how important the use of space is in modern music production. Allowing those gaps, allowing things to tail out, allowing the listener to breathe. I cannot stress how important that actually is, because if your listener runs out of air, how are they going to be able to carry on listening to what you're doing? You need to give them space to breathe. You need to give someone time to inhale so that when they exhale, they're actually got stuff left in their lungs. That's the best way I can describe the use of space, and they're doing it really well. Again, that abstractivity that these two both normally have. Again, Zlatan is very, very good at pushing the more sort of party side of things a lot of the time. Seyi Vibez literally just does whatever comes to mind. Like, I love that sort of pool of uniqueness that he swims in really often when he's creating what he does. I really like the fact that these two have kind of managed to forge together a kind of rave-ready tune that also maintains the abstractivity. I think it's a really cool thing that they've been able to do. What we'll do is we'll let this one run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown. But what a link up this is. Seyi Vibez is on fire right now, man. This is great from Zlatan, but Seyi Vibez, this crazy. 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 A Garage Boys film, nice visualizer as well, kind of mimicking the energy of the tune, abstract yet simple, and I think that's a great combination of things. Again, Zlatan featuring Seyi Vibez, let be their light, which is very confusing to say, but overall, I did really enjoy this. I love the energy that these two brought to the table. As I said, Seyi Vibez is on a serious run right now, EPs dropping all over the shop, albums dropping everywhere, Zlatan literally coming off Hasta La Vista. These are two names that we need to be keeping a close eye on this year, because it does feel like they're going to be pushing for those top spots that are kind of not necessarily that have been made vacant, but there's definitely space at the moment for someone to kind of leap up. Should be really interesting to watch. As always, friends, let me know your thoughts on this as a reaction, and of course the tune itself. Did you enjoy it? Is this a link up you want to see again? All of that good stuff, let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, if you are new to the channel, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Them sounding so good right now, but they're sounding a Brighton town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.